Hi everyone, welcome back to Islam Unboxed. Today I will be talking about the divinity of Jesus in Islam part 2. In part 1, I showed how Jesus is not just a man based on what Quran say about being a man. This time I want to show you how powerful Jesus is according to Sunnah, according to Hadith. There are three hadith I want to show you here. The first hadith is actually da'if or weak. But like I said, I have three hadith here. So without further ado, let us start from the Da'if one. Sunan Ibn Majah, hadith number 4077. Now as you can see, the hadith is very long. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I will just show you the important part. Let's start from here. Isa will say, "Open the gate." So they will open it. Behind it will be Dajjal with 70,000 Jews, each of them carrying an adorned sword and wearing a greenish cloak. When Dajjal looks at him, he will start to melt as salt melts in water. He will run away, and Isa will say, "I have only one blow for you, which you will not able to escape." I will stop there. Look at this. He will start to melt as salt melts in water. If Jesus is just a man, how can Dajjal melt just by looking at him? Just as you know, we know, Muslim always claims how Muhammad is the perfect man, how Muhammad is the most ideal man, most beloved by Allah, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, it's Jesus the one who has to fight Dajjal. How come? Why? How come the most powerful, the most beloved prophet not fighting Dajjal? Because Dajjal is more powerful than any man. That's why Jesus himself has to come down to fight Dajjal. Jesus himself is the only one who can fight Dajjal and win. Now if Jesus is only just a man, just a prophet, Dajjal looking at Jesus and starting to melt, how is this possible? Now I know, like I said, this one is Da'if. Sunan Ibn Majah 4077 is Da'if. So that's why I will show you a shorter hadith, or shorter hadith from Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2897. Let us start reading from here. Certainly, the time of prayer shall come, and then Jesus, son of Mary, would descend and would lead them. When the enemy of Allah would see him, it would despair, just as the salt dissolves itself in water. Again, salt dissolves itself in water. This is just wow. Have you ever read anyone like this in Bible if you are Christian? Or anyone like this? Dajjal. Forget Muhammad. What about Al-Khidir? The one in Quran. The one who's Moses' head teacher. His name is Al-Khidir, the one who's killing a child. an innocent child. Not even Al-Qaeda has power like this. That's the thing. People can say, I mean, like Muslim can claim that Jesus just man, just a prophet, or like yada yada yada. But what is written is not showing Jesus just a man. If anything, actually, if we read carefully, Jesus is not just a man. Jesus is more than just a man. Now, let us read the next hadith. Shahya al-Bukhari, hadith number 3448. This is my favorite hadith. Many Muslims running away from this hadith. So if you are Christian, please memorize these two hadith. The Sahih Muslim, 2897, and my favorite hadith, Al-Bukhari, 3448. Let us read. Narrated Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger said, by him whose hands my soul is, surely the Son of Mary will soon descend amongst you and will judge mankind justly. He will break the cross and kill the pigs. There will be no jizya. I will stop there. I will enlarge. Let us look at this. That part. Will judge mankind. Do you think a mere man, will judge mankind? I know some Muslims online, they said to me, oh Daniel, like a judge in the court, not judging mankind, judge in the court judging people. A judge from Canada cannot judge people in Guyana. A judge in China cannot judge people in India. They have limit, they have boundary. But judging mankind has no limit to your whatever nationality, to any nationality. Judging mankind is mean the whole earth with one rule. And this part actually they added just as just ruler. But then again, we all know, and it's even any Muslim scholars will know, Jesus will establish the kingdom, and then he will be the king. And anyway, if it's not all, most Muslim scholars know that Jesus will establish the kingdom here. The kingdom of what? The kingdom of God. And he will be the king. Now, again, so now these two hadiths showing, the last two hadith, at least the Shahih hadith. Dajjal or the Antichrist look at Jesus and melt. And then Jesus will judge mankind. You see? Is Moses having the same power? Is Muhammad? They don't have the same power. Muhammad and Moses are not also capable, and also they are not the ones who are judging mankind. No prophet will judge mankind. Judging mankind, that kind of right belongs to God and God alone as creator. If anyone who's not a creator of mankind cannot judge mankind. Only the creator of mankind can judge mankind. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, and I have to remind you, if you see any Christian, and some Muslim, well, he will break the cross, Daniel. They are so happy, Jesus breaking the cross. And me too. I said, I'm happy because these Muslims, they don't know anything. They think cross is like um, it's like what we worship. We worship cross. So if cross is broken, we will be sad. No, cross is a symbol. Cross is a symbol of suffering, death, and hope. And remember, when our God is here, when Jesus is here, no more suffering, no more death. And since if Jesus is already on earth, then we do not need hope anymore because the hope is already here. So we don't have hope any. I mean, the hope will be broken because the hope is here. What we hope for is here. What we had been hoping for is here. So that's why no need hope after Jesus come. After the second coming of Jesus, no tears, right? No more death. And like I said, we do not need hope anymore because the hope is already here. And there will be no Jesus because, of course, taxes on Christians and Jews are wrong to begin with. That's why Jesus canceling that. He had to make sure nobody tax the Christians and the Jews. And killing pigs is when Jesus wins is party time. So if you're Muslim and listening to this, if you never eat pork, then well, looks like you will have to when Jesus wins. Well, anyway, now judging mankind and the Antichrist melt when he sees Jesus, and Jesus will judge mankind. Can you really believe Jesus is just a man? Think again. If you're a Muslim, think again. Read carefully. I hope this hadith will bring you some more knowledge about who Jesus is in Islam. And I do hope this hadith on the screen will be beneficial to Muslims and non-Muslims alike. And I pray, no matter who you are, whoever listens to this, may God be with you all until the end of time. Have a nice life.